Hey there and welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the Dragoon rotation, and more importantly, I'm going to be focusing on how we use our off globals and how we manage them with Nastrond. This video requires that you have a basic understanding of the Dragoon rotation and how the off globals work. As again, my focus will be on how we utilize Nastrond. Now, as you know, Nastrond is free damage for the Dragoon, and it happens when we accumulate 3 dragon eyes, and we are allowed to open up into Life of the Dragon. Now, it is important on how and where we utilize Nastrond. If we use Nastrond right away as soon as we get all 3 dragon eyes, it is going unbuffed. But if we can manage Nastrond in such a fashion where we can line it up with Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight, this free damage is now getting buffed and doing even more damage. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rotation right now. We'll use Blood for Blood right here, right before Disembowel. We will double weave Dragon Eyes and Litany. Go into our first jump. I'll do Excurgal first in our double weave. Spine Shadow for the next eye. And we'll double weave Life Surge and another Mirage Dive. So that's our opener, and now we're going to be at a stale point coming up. We have nothing, no buffs to do. We're just going through the motion of our rotation, right? Now our next jump is coming up. We want to delay our Nastrond window so that way it lines up with Blood for Blood, which is 40 seconds away. And we're not missing any damage just because we are delaying Nastrond. On the contrary, we're going to gain damage because we're going to line it up with Blood for Blood. Now, as you can see, the jump timers are coming up. So we're going to have 4th eye coming up soon. So we're going to pop Nastrond. But here we go. So we're going to take a jump right here. We're going to hold onto this Mirage Dive for a second. And we're going to pop Life of the Dragon right here. Use that eye. Okay, now we're going to use our Spine Shatter. We did delay Spine Shatter a little bit, but that's okay. Now Blood for Blood is up. And now, here's our first Nastrond buffed with Blood for Blood. We're going to keep going through the motion. Jump is coming up again, so we're going to get ourselves another Dragon Eye right here. Another Nastrond out. The second Nastrond in Blood for Blood. As you can see, we have our next set of Dragon Eyes ready, but we're going to hold off because we have 18 seconds left for Dragon Sight. There's no rush. Okay, we're coming up on our Dragon Sight window. Here we go, guys. Double weave this one. And we will pop it right here. Now it's important that we utilize Dragonfire Dive right here. Every time Dragon Sight is up, so is Dragonfire Dive. So our Dragonfire Dive will be buffed no matter what, so long as we keep that notion in mind. And we're coming up with another buffed Dragon Sight. Okay, we have another set of eyes, and look at that. The next round of buffed Dragon Eyes is right here. We're gonna hold off just a little bit, so that way we can get Excurgal and Nastrond in that Blood for Blood window, and we will still get one more Nastrond in this Blood for Blood window right here. Right there. Now we're going to go ahead and pop your Scold here because we're still a ways away from the next Nastrond window. Okay, so now we have our next Nastrond window opened, and our buffs are still a ways away. Okay, we're coming up on both Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight pretty soon. Okay, here comes Blood for Blood right here. And we're gonna do double weave, just because I delayed my battle litany unintentionally. But here's our next buff Nastrond window. Getting extra damage right here. Make sure you pop that Dragonfire Dive. We're gonna do Spine Shatter after this one right here. Another buffed Nastrond. Now we're coming up to a new Nastrond window incoming. We're gonna go ahead and pop that Gurk Skull Roll for free. Okay, now our next Nastrond window is available to us. Now we're still a very long ways away from our buffs. We got 30 seconds incoming on that Blood for Blood. So you can see how delaying Nastrond is gaining us more DPS. It's getting those Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight windows. Here comes our jump. And we are gonna hold off in just a second. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop it right here. Got our Blood for Blood, and then we're gonna double weave this one. Pick another one of these. Look at that, all of our Nastronds are getting buffed. 2 out of your 3 Nastronds will get a buff if you line it up with Blood for Blood or Dragon Sight. That's the most important thing, to increase your damage as a Dragoon. So again, we have another Nastrond window available to us. 13 seconds till Dragon Sight. We can hold off on that. Okay, Dragon Sight's incoming, you guys. Right there. Go ahead and pop it right there. Alright, okay, here's our jump, and as always, Dragon Sight means Dragonfire Dive. 2 buffed Nastronds within the Dragon Sight window. And we'll end it right there, you guys. So I hope that this helped you visualize what your rotation should look like moving forward. As you can see, my goal was to take Nastrond and align it with Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight, and that should be your mission as well. Now, this is not the most perfect Dragoon rotation. There are other optimized rotations out there, but this is one that I've been using for a majority of my Savage fights and has worked for all of my Savage clears. If you find more optimal ways to align Nastrond and your cooldowns, please share that in the comments. But for now, I hope that this gives you guys, you know, an idea, like a mentality, a thought process on how you tackle the Dragoon rotation. Now, with every Savage fight that you come across, it's going to be different, and it may require you to readapt that rotation and your cooldowns in such a fashion that it favors Nastrond in those Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight windows. There will be times where Nastrond will have to go unbuffed, and that is okay. That's just how the cooldowns will align. But if you focus on putting Nastrond with Blood for Blood and Dragon Sight, your DPS will soar. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please share this video if you liked it, and you will find it helpful for other Dragoon players all around. Share the love and magic. Thanks guys.